Hello, how y'all doing? I'm Erica Savins. I hope y'all doing all right. I'm still around, y'all. I'm having my days. I'm in pain right now and nerves crawling all over my face and stuff. I'm trying to not panic about every little thing. Because you know I do. I had redid my hair today. It's still napping now. But I redid it a little bit and I just stuck this bow here that is just barely hanging in there. I just stuck it up there just to put on some red to go with my skirt. But I didn't want to be all clawing all up in my head, all in my brains. And I'm just trying to figure out like what can I do to keep from holding myself and touching myself. Not no nasty way, y'all nasties. But I'm talking like I always be like this, I like this, I like this, I like this. I don't know. It's just ever since I developed this anxiety, um, it's like when I came home from the hospital after losing my daughter, shortly after, and I started to feel like I'm having a heart attack all the time, panicking all the time, my heart beating all the time. Even before I had my daughter, I was like, my heart beating so fast. Oh my God, something wrong with me. So it was just triggered in my head to like something is wrong. And it's like I started holding myself. Even when I was pregnant with my daughter, I think I did it here and there. No, I mostly was just worried about my heart beating fast. And I was like, I never been pregnant like that for long before. And I had, my heart was beating fast. And I was like when I get up, my heart will beat fast. Bend over, my heart will beat fast. And when she died, um, and I just started losing a whole bunch of weight. Even when I was pregnant with her, I couldn't gain a lot of weight. I was eating. Like every hour and a half, every 2 hours, I'll eat. But it was not sticking to me. It's like I was not gaining a lot of weight. Um, but yeah, ever since then, see, I can't stop holding myself. I'm always holding myself up like this, and I was like, that's probably why a lot of my nerves and stuff is just crawling. Feel like it's crawling out of pain and stuff because I'm not putting this arm down. It's like I'm constantly holding myself up like this. Does anybody else ever experience that? Like, I ain't the only one, right? Because they was like, this probably anxiety. I'm like, I think that's anxiety because I'm just like holding myself because I'm so used to be like, my neck hurting, or my chest hurting, or my side or something. It's like, it's a hard thing. I need to go to the doctor. I need to go to the doctor. For the whole freaking year, I'm like, I'm dying. I ain't gonna make it. I ain't gonna live to see another day. I need to go to the hospital. So I've been getting a lot better. Um, I still have those thoughts and stuff, but it ain't as bad as it used to be. And and I'm just this arm is constantly bent. And I was like, and then when I stretch it out, I know you just heard them pops. When I stretch it out, my arm sometimes my fingers be like numb, sometimes they be cold, and I'm like, I don't know. I have no freaking idea. Um, but I just want to know how can my face and stuff didn't got so broke out, Lord. Ooh, just look at my face. Just ugh. Them face masks and stuff just be tearing me up too. I be wearing them surgical masks and it just I look like a old grandma. Look at me. But yeah, see my neck and stuff bother me right now. Um yeah, those face masks and stuff I be wearing, those surgical ones or whatever, they break my face out. I don't know if it's because the sweating or I don't know. I don't know, but they break my face out. And ever since I've been wearing masks, I started breaking out of my eyes. And it make me look bad like I'm a zombie or somebody. And then I keep on my hormone stuff messed up after having my daughter. Look at that. And I keep on getting bumps and I be trying to bust them and pick them and stuff and they leave marks. See them spots and marks and stuff. But I'm getting dimples and everything. Holes all in me. I don't know. Look at that skin look horrible. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm like, I haven't had this arm stretching out. I've been trying to put it in my skirt, doing something to keep from moving it, having it bent. So it's like I gotta tie my arm down to not, do nothing with it. To, not to keep it like this, you know, like this, like this. I'm constantly having this bent. It ain't my right, it's my left. And I was like, I need to see how I'm trying to dig in my clothes. It's just a habit. I don't know how to break it. My mama said when I first started I should have stopped it then. But I was like, I was alone, anybody here with me. I'm by myself trying to deal. See, I'm still holding myself. I'm by myself trying to take care of myself. My husband stayed home as much as he could. He had to go to work after the baby and stuff. And I was like, my hormones stuff messed up, and my hormones ain't shifted back then. Now I'm allergic to so much food. I'm like, how can I be allergic to something I used to eat all the time? All the time I'm eating. Like, how can I be allergic to something like that? And it was like, I watched a video of this lady. She developed the same thing after having her child, her fourth one. She developed allergic to cows and stuff. So I'm like, yes, she can't eat meats and stuff. I don't know, but she allergic to the cow. And I'm like, oh my god. So when they did that food allergy test on me, that I did the prick test and I did the blood test, but they didn't check me for everything. They got enough blood checking for every food, I tell you that, but they didn't. They didn't check me for every food. They did the blood test, and they just came back with a short list telling me what my blood reacted to, and I'm like, everything got that. So it's like basically I had to go gluten free. And it's like going gluten free. At first the breads I was buying, yes, that was gluten free bread, but it was still constipating me. Like I didn't like I'm like, okay, it's gluten free, I'm just gonna get it. But I still looked in the back of those breads, and even though they said gluten free, um, excuse me, even though they said gluten free or healthy for you, organic bread, all that stuff, they still had wheat in it. It was just like organic wheat. And I'm like, well, they say I can't have wheat, period. They was like, well, the allergy doctor, they was like, well, we did the prick test, the scratch test or whatever, and it showed that you wasn't allergic to it, to the foods that they said it came back in my blood, which there was like, it was a class 2 and a class 3. I mean, just by everything was class 2, class 3. And then I had one look like a class 5 or something like that. It had IV, so I think that's a 5. And so I had, and that was shrimp, some type of shrimp. And I was like, oh my goodness, I used to eat shrimp fried rice all the freaking time. Like, now I'm allergic to shrimp. Is that the same shrimp that I'm allergic to? Or what type of shrimp is it? I'm like, I don't know. So now I done developed where I'm scared of, well, I'm not gonna say I'm scared of the food, but I'm scared to eat the foods because I'm like, if I'm allergic, like what if I have a bad allergic reaction, like pass out dead or something, I overthink about every little thing. Then my family was like, just eat the food, just eat the food. Just because it came back as a class 2 or a class 3 don't mean you allergic to it. Just eat it. Because I was like, I had the reason why I was even going to a gastrology doctor, y'all. And the reason why is because I was having severe chest pains and rib pains and just pains and gas and everything. Like my throat will be sore, and I feel tingling all in my face, all in my mouth, all in my face, just cheeks, all this stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then like a lot of your problem is because you eating this food. So I just cut out everything. If it said it got corn, wheat, soy, shellfish, scallops, clams, if it said it got in the back of there, I just stop eating it. So it's like I have safe foods. I eat the same freaking foods over and over and over and over. It's like safe foods. Like I'm scared to try something new because I'm like, what's in it? Like I want to try sea moss. I want to try um dandelion. I want to try ashwagandha, papayas again, which I used to eat papayas all the time, but in my area, it's hard to find them now. Like, cause now that they healthy, everybody getting out there telling me how healthy it is and killing parasites and all this other stuff. You can't find them anymore. And then you have to drive probably down there an hour to another store. I would say like a good 35, 45 minutes or whatever to another store in hopes of finding one, because we don't have no good health food stores here. And it's just hard, it's hard to find organic foods. It's hard to find gluten-free foods. It's hard. Like I literally, like the town that I stay in, they don't have any of that stuff. They don't have any of that stuff. And then they'll slowly like get like little stuff. Like so far I done found like oatmeal. Sound like my husband, I don't know. Probably not. Anyway, they have oatmeal, and I've seen what, not honey, what is it? Um Maple syrup. So far I've seen honey, not honey. Why I keep on saying honey? I've seen raw honey. And then it's like when you buy it, the container, you can screw the top off or something like that. And I was like, I don't like that. It can come off without a seal being broke, you know. But anyways, uh, I've seen maple syrup and yeah, I've seen maple syrup and oatmeal in my area. And then every now and then I have like these organic bananas. But I'm like, there's just a label saying organic bananas because I've redid my research and it's like the real bananas have seeds. The real bananas are those like little bitty barrel bananas. And then I was like, well, my brother has banana trees. I'm like, can I eat those bananas? You know, they grow on a banana tree. So I'm like, is that the bananas you're supposed to eat on that tree, you know? But it's like when they come in, they just throw them away or whatever because like, yeah, they just like the banana trees itself. But I'm like, I think you can eat those bananas. I think so. I have no idea. But yeah, but they say you're supposed to eat those types of bananas. And bananas sometimes make me throw up. I don't know what's to the banana, but sometimes I eat banana, I have to throw up. I don't know. I have to throw up. TMI, but I have to throw up when I eat some bananas. And sometimes it messes with my acid reflux. So I don't ever know what to eat. You hear me? Certain foods, I'm like, oh, safe zone, safe zone. Then it's so hard to find some of the foods because, like, I also struggle with acid reflux too. And it's like the doctors, they want to do all types of testing on me. I'm like, look, I don't want to go through all these procedures. I don't want to be cut all open to find out what's causing anything. I'm like, do what you can through a freaking ultrasound, freaking um blood test, any freaking thing. I don't want you to go down my throat or up my booty hole, you know? Because it was like, well, everything's keep coming back fine. You know, everything's fine. You're fine. They always say it's your anxiety and depression and white coat syndrome and all this mumbo jumbo. I'm like, I hurt every day. I'm in pain. My stomach hurts. My back hurts. My knees, look, fingers popping. Probably do. Fingers popping, toes popping, knees popping, back popping. I mean, at nighttime, it's even worse. Like, if I stand up straight and just move my back side to side, so you can, especially at night. At nighttime, it just, my back just a whole bunch of popping. And I'm like, look, and they did x-rays and everything because I was in a car accident. Well, 18-wheeler hit us, so we was in an accident. And my back has been hurting worse since that accident, you know. It was just a little light, just boom, hit from the back. But I mean, when that 18-wheeler hit, it's like, dang. You know, even though there was a little minor little accident, but when that truck hit, I'm like, dang, my back about to come off, ain't it? But yeah, ever since then, I've been had back problems. My back been bothering me. I mean, I had it off and on. Anyway, my back like hurt here and there because I'm always busy doing stuff, bending over and stuff. But ever since that wreck, my back been worse. And they tell us, oh, it's fine. We don't see any fractures. We don't see anything. I'm like, look, y'all had to look again because my back hurt all the time. Something going on my back. Check my kidneys, check my livers. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. The lab test is fine. I'm thankful for everything coming back fine, but I know something wrong with me. And then to keep on losing weight, like y'all see me, look at me. I lost so much weight. Look at me. And I'm bony all up in here. I'm like, I've been on Google trying to figure out how I can get some meat on my bones. Like, how can I feel these neck spots? And then my wrist. Look how little my wrist is. How can I put meat on my hands and my throat? Because that's where it's at. My meat is gone from my neck and my hands. Like, I want some meat on my hands and in my throat. Okay? Like, I don't about be seeing me like, oh, she's like, oh, she's sick. Oh, she this. And then not only that, I look in the mirror. I'm like, oh my goodness, my head ain't gonna be able to stay on my body. You know how I am. I exaggerate. I'm like, my head about to come off. It's like, cause then my legs little too, y'all. I got small legs. I'm like, How can my feet and my legs, I mean, how can they stay connected? It's like my ankle's gonna break. How I'ma walk if my ankle's broke from my feet? Like, I be like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Then my knees skinny too. I'm like, oh, we ain't got no meat on my knees. Somebody can pop me in my knee and they mess me all the way over. You know, I over exaggerate, but that's why I mean, I'm serious. I'm like, y'all see this? See that neck? And my knees and stuff. Let me sit down so I can show you these knees. I'm so tired anyway from standing up for so long, walking through the house. Lord Jesus. Let me try to show y'all my knees. Okay, y'all ready? Okay. Look at my knee. See how bony them knees is? And I got freckles, y'all know it. See that? It's bone, bro. I'm like, I want some meat on my bones. I want some meat on my freaking bones, bruh. You know? I got freckles out of this world. You see this? Freckle City. Yeah, yeah, yeah. See me, I'm full of freckles, y'all. But anyways, I'm like, oh, my freaking, y'all see my shoes I got from Dollar General? And I got my socks twisted all over. I've been walking on the floor. I'm just like, I'm throwing these socks on any kind of way. But yeah, I got my shoes from Dollar General. My leg an inch now. And I lost so much weight. Look at that. I lost so much freaking weight. Something bit me or something. See that? I don't like stuff like that. Bite me in though now. I'm itchy. But I went to hold on. I went to Dollar General and got me some flippity floppities slides or whatever you call them. I'm getting sleepy now. Shit. I bet I get off and on sleepy all day. Then when I go to sleep at night, I'm awake. I be sleepy during the day, awake at night. Take me forever to go to sleep. Then when I go to sleep, either somebody gonna call you, text you, walk through the house, something out. I'm so tired. I just want to be free. I feel like that's on my nose. I want to be free from this stuff, y'all. Look up in my. I'm so old. Look up here. I done been through hell. Okay, look at me. I don't look nothing like what I used to. But I'm tired so bad. And every day I'm like, I'm dying. And I don't want to die. And I'm like, I'm going to be the first one to die. You know, and I was like, I don't want to keep saying that. But it's like I'm in pain so bad. I'm sick so bad. I got pressure in my neck, pressure in my chest. I started holding myself. I'm tired all the time. I'm weak all the time. I'm starting losing weight. It's like I can't gain no freaking weight. Nothing I eat. I don't care what I eat. I don't gain no weight. Then I'm scared of every freaking thing. I'm scared of every freaking thing. I'm scared to eat certain foods. I'm like, what are they going to do to me? I'm scared of taking the medication from the doctor's office. I'm like, what are they going to do to me? Because I don't take medication from the doctor's office. When they tell me, here, take this, you're going to be okay. You take this. And then I go home and I Google them side effects. And I'm like, not today. You mean to tell me if I take this medication to stop acid reflux, I'm going to get dementia and I'm going to be schizophrenic and all that. And you could develop cancer. You could get polyps or something. I'm like, what? And then the medication they give you for the medication that they give you at the doctor's office, like when you be sick or something, they're like, here go a cocktail shot. That's something gonna raise your blood sugar up so bad. They had gave it to me at the doctor's office. And then they sent me home with some pill versions. Well, I didn't get the pill version because I was like, wait a minute, hold on. Like, why I can't have C good? Like, and then I went to the hospital because I was like, oh, I'm having chest pains. I'm still going to the hospital back and forth. And seemed like every month, sometimes twice a month, I'm in the hospital. And they can't find nothing wrong with me. But it's like I went there and they checked my sugar. And it was like 160 or something. I'm like, what? I ain't even had nothing. Like, what's going on? And it was like, that cocktail shot raises your sugar. And it causes blurred vision. and other stuff too. I'm like, I don't want to keep taking these doctor stuff. I want to heal myself naturally. So if there's a way I can heal myself naturally from anxiety, depression, freaking heart disease or something, I keep telling them check me for heart disease. They didn't did EKG, echo, what is it, a EGG, ECG, EKG, and the other one. I don't know what it's called. They did the other one, and I had a echocardiogram. I had that. You know, when you go there and it's like an ultrasound, and you looking all in your heart and valves, all this stuff. I had that. I don't want a heart monitor. That's why this all damaged all up for here. I ain't trying to show you no titty bitties, but yeah. So those spots and bruises, I don't want a heart monitor, and it broke that adhesive broke me out, damaging my skin. You know, you have to leave it on for 4 days or something like that, 4 to 5 days. I change it every 3 to 4 days. Something I forgot. I don't remember, but I know I wore the monitor, and they was like, well, since you're so concerned about everything, you still telling us this and that, we need to do more testing. So we're gonna do a nuclear stress test on you, and I was like, no, I don't want that. It's where they stick you with medication to make your heart under distress, to make it beat. I don't know, but it was like, and then I looked that up, and it was like, but you could have a heart attack, and I'm like, I don't want a heart attack. If I have a heart attack, I have a heart attack, but I sure don't want to get no medication that's gonna make me probably have one. And then I know my sister, she had it done, and her heart rate was dropping or something like this. Her heart was doing some things. And I was like, oh Lord. But they told her everything was fine. And I was like, Lord, just let me run my fat tail on treadmill and see. I can't do it much because it's like I'm so out of freaking shape. I don't do nothing but just worry about my health and just sit around every now and then. I walk and hold myself like a crazy person, but I don't exercise like I used to. Now, I used to exercise real good, but I just don't do nothing no more. I got the equipment at home in my room, and I supposed to be cleaning up the kitchen and stuff. That stove look a mess, and I did the best I could. It's like I can't do nothing. My bones are so freaking weak, just weak. You hear me? They say your milk's supposed to make your bones strong. I've been drinking milk all my life, and I must not be drinking the right kind of milk. I don't know. So I stopped drinking the dairy milk because it was bothering me so bad. So I went to the still dairy milk, but the organic dairy milk. Then I went to lactose free, and now I was drinking almond milk, but when they told me I had a nut allergy, a possibility of a nut allergy, and they tell me to steer clear if you're allergic to peanuts and walnuts and all the other nuts, then you need to stay clear from almonds, because like when I eat it was like irritating my throat. Even the cashews, I'm like, look, I used to eat this stuff all the freaking time. I don't understand why stuff is just like it is now. So um I don't know. I'm just staying in a safe zone or something. I freaking don't know. It's like I go to the grocery store and I buy the same old foods. I eat the same foods almost every day. Same freaking foods. I was like, and we want to go to the restaurant. We go, like, my husband's like, let's go out to eat. I'm like, he's like, where you want to go? I'm like, it don't freaking matter. I can't eat but the same freaking food. There ain't no but grilled chicken. Grilled or baked chicken. And then I was like, when I go to Captain D's, I get the baked fish. Baked frick fish. Same stuff. And then I'd be scared to go to Captain D's now because I'm like, if I'm allergic to shrimp, which I used to eat Captain D's all the time. Me and my husband go to Captain D's like nothing. We used to eat, even the shrimp, everything. We used to eat. You hear me? Then when they told me that's a possibility I'm allergic to it, well, it said I gotta have an EpiPen if I eat it and it does something to me or whatever. I'm like, okay. Which they ordered the EpiPen. And I was waiting to get it, which I was like, oh, you gotta stab yourself with that thing. And, but it's better to get stabbed with that little bit of pain than dying from an allergic reaction or something. So they messaged me and it was like, well, okay, well, you're going to have to pay $200 some for it. And they supposed to be getting the prescription ready. But they never freaking called me and said nothing about the prescription. They just like, it been canceled. Or something like that. I'm like, what the frick? What about the pen? So they never called me back, never said nothing else about it, nothing. So it's like I'm so scared to, every time I go to the grocery store, I'm looking in the back of it like, what's in the back, what's in the back, what's in the back. I have to check every freaking label, read every freaking label. I don't eat the chips, the cookies, the cakes, the ice cream, none of that stuff. I'm like, I'm trying to be healthy, but it's like, baby, you isolate yourself from everything. Sometimes it's okay to have a little moment of just deliciousness, okay? So I had started by eating like a little bit of healthy stuff, but I was like, because like the chips, the cookies, the cake, everything like that, they got corn, wheat, soy, and all this stuff in it. Canola oil, vegetable oil, all these different oils and stuff like that, and chemicals. So if I get a bag of chips, I have to look at the bag and see what's in there. Okay. And then, so I wait for the cookies and all this stuff. And I don't buy cookies and stuff at the store. I had to make my own cookies at home. Like, do you know how exhausting it is to make your own freaking food every freaking day? You know, it's just, and especially being weak and sick as I am, it's so hard to keep on going when it's like you just like, I'm so drained, I'm so drained, I'm so tired, I can't do this, I'm sort of holding on to myself, I can't do nothing, stretch my arms out and deal with chest pain, back pain, neck pain, pressure in my heart and everything. I was like, well, how I know it's a heart attack? They're like, the sign symptom is a heart attack, and sign symptom is acid reflux and indigestion and stuff. So I'm like, how do I know? It's like I keep on running to the hospital because y'all keep on saying if I had this, there could be a heart attack. Go to the hospital, and I go. And they go, oh, it's just anxiety. It's just a panic attack. It's just acid reflux. It's just GERD. At this point, I feel like the girl who cried wolf. You know, the boy who cried wolf is what it is, but I'm a girl. I ain't no boy. But I just feel like Margaret that is in La La Land or something. I don't know. But all I know, I'm trying to do the best I can. I'm tired of people talking about me because they don't know my story. They don't know my story. But if y'all want to, keep on chit chat with your girl, follow me now. So we can go live and talk one on one. You know, you gotta have 50 subscribers to go live, which I had 50 some subscribers. But when I got pregnant and I started having to deal with all this sickening and trying to keep my baby alive and dealing with my health issues and stuff, them people left me like white on rice. You hear me? Mm-hmm. I just felt some on my side of my mouth. I don't know what it was. Some salty. Probably food I need. I don't know. But they left me. They left me. I should have said a starch that's on the rice. They left me. You know how when you put some rice in a pot and you rinse it off and it's that starch coming off that white? They left me. So it's like I can't go live to communicate with nobody one on one. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but just feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Y'all don't come in my comments with no negativity, no stupid mumbo jumbo mess. You know, I got enough to deal with as is my own self. You hear me? I got enough to deal with myself by myself. I'm at home 24. I ain't gonna say 24/7 because my husband come home, but he still ain't with me. He on his video game. But it's like I'm here by myself all day. I'm struggling with my mental health all day. I'm struggling with my health issue period all day by myself, wondering, is this it? Is this a heart attack? Is this sickening? Is it my something going on? I need to go to the hospital. Is it, I'm just worried about every little thing, every little pain. I'm like, oh Lord, I need to go to the hospital. And my family don't take me to no hospital. I tell everybody, like, girl, it's all right. This now, me too, me too. I don't give a freak about me too, me too, me too. I'm sorry you going through this stuff, but you don't know what my situation is. My situation could be something dire, you know? But won't nobody take me. And it's hard being disabled. I'm like, I can call the ambulance. But I'm like, boy, my insurance is going to eat up so high if I keep on calling the insurance. I mean, yeah, if I keep on calling ambulance every day. Ambulance every day, they're going to be, girl, $300 to $500 every visit. Every time they come out here. That's hard. But I be trying to be seen. I like, look, they're going to have to put something on me so they can monitor me every day to make sure I'm okay. Because I'm suffering. I'm suffering. So I still got like 2 hours for my husband come home. And I'm like, oh, I'm so sick. I'll be dreading these last hours. They have on this 10 and 12 hours crap. And I'm like, you got first and second shift. Why my husband gotta stay there the whole freaking first and basically second shift too? You know? If he go, like when my husband leave home, it be like 6 on when he leave. And it'd be like, sometimes it'd be 6 and 7 o'clock before he even come back in the house. And I'd be like, man, so, just away from him and not having nobody to talk to and stuff. It's so, nobody calling and checking on me. And nobody, I ain't got nobody to talk to. And then I was kind of getting a little excited because I was pregnant. I couldn't really get excited, but I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have my baby here. Me, I'm putting hair bows in her head. I was gonna start buying hair bows and everything, but she died. And I was like, well, it is what it is. And I'm just by myself. I don't have no kids. It's just me and my husband. That's it. I don't have no dogs. I got fish and they keep on dying. I think we had about 5 at the store, and we don't have but 2 left. If 2, because I don't even see nobody swimming now. It might be in the house. I don't know. We got houses and trees. Like this rock and then this tower and trees crap. Like, and then it's over there. So I'm like, I don't see nobody. But then I don't know. I bet you I put some food in there, they'll fly up there and see it. And when I put the food in there, when they come out eat. And I'm like, okay, yeah, there they go. But yeah, them fish die so fast. They die. You hear me? Everything we have over here die. If don't nobody steal it, they die. Like all our dogs and stuff started dying. I was like, dang. One of them just went to sleep and died. I'm like, what wrong with it out? Little puppy, he just died. And then uh the other ones, they hung themselves. They were like, we gonna get out this pen today. So they just got on out. Just hopped the fence. One of them hopped the fence. It was a hot day and we was gone, I think. And we came back. He was on the outside of the fence. Got hot. She got dehydrated. What it was, she got dehydrated and got kicked the bucket. But we always, like, when they jumped cause I'm like, did y'all know that dogs can climb? They be climbing them fences. They be climbing them freaking wide fences. You hear me? And hopping all over. And then they be biting holes in the freaking wire. I'm like, dang. They were pit bulls. And they were just eating holes all in the freaking wire. I'm like, don't they hurt your mouth, bruh? But yep, that's what they do. And they climb and just hang themselves. Just hang themselves. So we done had like about 4, 5 dogs just hang themselves. Just dead. I just don't know. I have no idea. They don't like to be in the pen, I guess. I have no idea. But you can't have no pit bulls just running around, you can't have it. So, but it is what it is, y'all. I can talk all day. I can freaking talk all day. How long I been recording anyway? God, freak. That's a long time. But I know y'all ain't watched this whole entire video. Ain't nobody gonna watch this whole entire video to this freaking end, because I wouldn't be sitting here watching the whole video to the end. I'd be fast forward. But yeah, I'm finna get off of this here thing. I'm finna try to relax and just calm down, because I got a long time to be by myself. Just pray for me, y'all. That's all I ask for.